With the poem about Alana's wedding because I figure it's a good segue from Alana to me. And Ari was there too, so Ari, I don't relate the stress of the car ride, but it's the aftermath. So it's called After Alana's Wedding. And at Alana's wedding, I'm a non-Jew, otherwise known as Shiksa, and I was asked to handle the Kiddush cup, not the Kaddish cup. And it was
But no one called you Shiksa at the wedding.
I know. It was very funny that I was the one responsible. So anyway, this is about that. And so anyway, I quote Kaddish from Allen Ginsberg. Max breathes alive in an office on Lower Broadway, lone large mustache over midnight accounting's not sure. It's not a straight shot, Philly to Brooklyn, and we leave from the main line to get back in time for Selena's Rainforest play. It takes longer than I thought, and I miss her, the ocelot. The night before, wearing the sequin dress of a mermaid, I placed a comb attached to a veil in Alana's carefully sprayed hair backwards, so what was silver and embroidered would show. Later, receiving direction from the rabbi, I placed my finger in the Kiddush, not the Kaddish cup, to taste, confirm it was wine, not juice from white grapes. I get to the school 20 minutes late, missing the one chance to see my ocelot. Anacondas, tapirs, and jaguars are quietly playing chess. The elastic band holding the toucan's bill in place has long since broken, and tables are adorned with black and white mats, camouflaged by construction paper bromeliads. The animals checkmate each other in the low level of the canopy. After school, eating lemon ice, Selena recites all of the play's lines she can remember on the way to the house of a man I once loved. I unscrew a metal cap, take a swig of Pinot Noir once there, and she stands at the edge of the fountain in the corner of his garden. I know what Kaddish is from Ginsberg, and I know what love is because Selena's small arm encircles my waist. The first time I placed the comb in Alana's hair, I got it wrong. What sparkled didn't show. If I know anything, I know I can't get back love I have lost. And if I can't get love back, I won't look behind me. The missteps on the pavement, a mosaic whose pattern I can't make out. I will walk forward because the cup of love is silver, and if it is tarnished, it is tarnished with sooty tears. I know tears are smoky because when love ends, it ends in fire, flames of joy and sorrow both. I write a lot about my daughter, and this was a poem I read at we workshopped in class, and we had a big fight about it with our teacher, and it was a fun moment for me.
Who was it?
So it's called Saturday. She wakes up next to me, leaves for TV. I promised I'd make pancakes. Will myself to the kitchen. She's on the couch. Coffee, batter. When I ask if she wants to help me flip, she says Poppy puts in vanilla first. I taught Poppy about vanilla, I don't say, but he was always better at breakfast. I fetch the cinnamon. She puts in half a teaspoon. We spend the day in pajamas. She and the dolls play. I clean her room, sort schoolwork, squiggles, give way to angles over time. I call her in for macaroni. Ella sings, I get a kick out of you. I pick her up, put our hands together. We spin to near alcohol, doesn't thrill me at all. Cold rattles the windows. Last night's story featured words beginning with Q. Quickly and quietly, we quirkily ate quince under the quilt. I will never have quince. Quitting content with one, no qualms, not quite. Still, I remain faithful to the quasar, whose light enters her room, a firefly in hot summer, finding its way. questioning the dark. I promised Anna I'd read a cheesy dog poem, so this is my cheesy dog poem. And I had a German Shepherd a long time ago, and I lived in this neighborhood, and I would walk him here. And I have a friend who had a German Shepherd, so this is in memory of my friend's dog, Bodhi. And it's called The Bodhisattva of Love. Tracy's in bed with the migraine, and Bodhi refuses Barry's offer of a walk, stays slumped next to the bed, muzzle on his paws, raises an eyebrow, moves one ear each time she rustles, won't walk with Barry, though it's 2 hours later and he still has to pee. The big dog's 11, and when Tracy rises, his tail thumps on the wood floor, tufts of hair scatter, his ears perk as she puts her shoes on, approaches the door. Following her out, he looks back at Barry as if to say, I've got 10 years on you, loving this girl. If I say I believe the man loves the dog because he and the dog love the same woman, I'm saying love has transitive properties. We love who our lovers love. If I say what I miss is the dog as he lay next to me throughout my pregnancy, my right leg on the futon as the left dangled, my foot stroked his fur, the only way he'd be still, that it was me, not his master, he told he was ill, as he walked up the ladder to the loft bed, nudged his black, wet nose in my face, and whinnied, more horse than dog. I'm saying the dog's devotion is what I believed in. It's sweltering the night they leave Brooklyn, and on my stoop, Tracy admits she's been a bitch. Upstairs, Barry slices strawberries for our lemon ice. Everything's melting, and we put water in a bowl for Bodhi, who barely makes it down 2 flights of stairs and pants, old dog pants. When Barry comes down, he pets and pets the dog, though it's 95 degrees and fur sticks to his sweaty fingers. When they leave, I watch them go. Tracy is holding Bodhi's leash, and Barry is holding her sweaty, bitchy hand. This is my last poem, and I like to swim in the Red Hook pool in the summer. It's my favorite thing to do. And this is called Boys and Fish Tacos. Fish tacos. That's what I'm thinking about in the slow lane of the Red Hook pool, breaststroking ad nauseum, trying not to touch the limbs of the stranger to my left. Fish tacos and boys, electronic boys, looking for a role to play, dom for sub, married for married, sub for dom. I think desire for a houseboy is an interesting kink as the water buoys me. I think Tabasco as I frog kick to stay afloat. My grandmother in West Palm has a pool, at 90 still swims, and I wonder when she dies, which of her husbands will find her first, Frank or Jack or Hugh. She bought me my first black bra. It was almost see-through. I was 16. My virgin nipples, visible through the scratchy nylon, had been touched only once in the safe darkness of a movie theater. My grandmother looked at my breasts appraisingly. To keep a man, match your underwear and bra, she said as she demonstrated exercises to prevent sagging, clenched and unclenched her hands in front of her sternum. I switched to the side stroke. As my right arm reaches overhead, the sun's oranges and pinks burn the day to its close. It was winter when my grandmother admired my black bag over the red tubes dangling from her daughter's hospital bed. After, I walked her to her hotel through snow and gave her my purse. Over my aunt's ashes, she told me she wanted to fall in love one last time. Men and God are what she's worshipped, once combining the two. Hugh, the third husband, was a priest. She's careful now when she gets into the pool, her knees stiff until submerged, feet barely fluttering as she crawls. I don't pray for love unless swimming in chlorine is an act of prayer, the shared submersion, its own hallelujah.